And the last time I saw him, I told him to go left and circle back, but I made a horrible mistake splitting up like that.
I see. Is that the last time you saw Dant?
Yes.
I mean, I split up before she and Dant did, but basically.
Got it. You said Riggs has already searched through the warehouse thoroughly?
Yeah.
Okay. Riggs is one of the people I trust, so if he hasn't found anything there, it looks like the place we're going to have to look has to be somewhere else.
Or someone else.
Eh?
Like, maybe Dant left the warehouse and took a walk or something?
You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, to be fair, I also realized it was a stupid idea halfway through saying that.
Please just...
Shut up.
I was gonna say, never change.
Oh, really?
Because you always make me look like the smartest bot in the immediate vicinity when you speak.
And there goes the moment.
Speaking of me being smart, that gives me an idea. Doc, you said Kane chased after Dant while you were chased by the drones, right?
Yeah, something like that. What are you thinking?
Well, it's highly likely that Kane got to Dant. But Dant's a pretty crafty little bot. Maybe he was able to get out of the warehouse and was able to contact somebody before Kane snatched him.
That seems a bit far-fetched. Don't you think we'd have heard something from someone by now if that was the case?
Who knows? Dan always works in mysterious ways.
Mysterious in terms of...
I wouldn't say mysterious, but... Wait a second, didn't I say I didn't want to be involved in the investigation? Too late. Well, in any case, Cast, what do you mean?
What I mean is... it's a good place to start, I guess. But there's just one thing we gotta figure out. Who's up first?
Who do you think would be the first person he would try to contact if he knew that he was going to get kidnapped?
Well, there's a lot of people he could have contacted.
Fine, then let me narrow it down to two.
Tea, anyone? Something the matter, Ace?
Me? Oh, no, not at all. The tea is quite lovely by the... What do you think? Tea is literally one of the things I can drink that will actively harm me.
Glad to see you haven't changed since you went offline.
Force of habit, sorry. I figured it might be a good conversation starter in any case. What brings you two here? Are there any updates on Dant?
Yes, actually, but it's not the news you're hoping for. Since Ace came back online...
Hey, I can explain it. I have a voice too, you know.
Fine, then take it away.
So, since I came back online yesterday, and since being filled in on what's been going on in the month that I've been offline, Cass and I are working together to solve the mystery of where exactly Dan currently is. Figured I owed it to him after everything I did.
We'd just like to ask you both a few questions. See what you know, and try to build something off of that.
Sounds good to me. Not sure what we can tell you that we haven't told Detective Riggs already, but ask away.
Sure thing. Now, when did either of you last see Dant?
After you exited stage left, shall we say, we received a message from Dant.
Saying he was locked in your office with Cast and Adelpha.
So, naturally, we hurried over.
And there was this huge bookshelf in the way.
Though Jeff managed to knock it over.
It was more of a team effort. I was just using physics.
Right, but anyway, once we got through, Dant told us to... well...
He told us to avoid you. Said you were too dangerous right now.
I admit I may be able to attest to that. Tell me what happened next, if you can.
Well, he noticed Adelpha was feeling down, so he offered to stay the night.
We figured he was going through a tough time as well.
Then, the next morning, Detective Riggs gave us the news. Haven't seen him since.
Well, I'm afraid that's about all that we know. I'm sorry if it wasn't anything groundbreaking, but was there anything else you'd like to ask?
Nah, no, I think that's enough. We'll be sure to keep you updated on the situation. See you around.
Sure. Bye.
Bye.
I hope to see you soon.
Well, there's the first leads crossed out.
Chin up, Ace. We've still got a long way to go.
That's what I'm worried about. Whatever, just follow me. Hey, Fergio. Long time no see. How's it going? We just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Hey, my man, you're okay.
Yes, I'm fine, so long as you stop crushing me.
Ooh, sorry about that. Just been worried about you, pal. I thought you were a goner. Glad to see you still in one piece, am I right?
Yeah, nice to be back.
And Cast, great to see you, pal. How you been?
Look, we wanted to...
We wanted to ask some questions regarding a certain missing persons case that I'm sure you've probably heard about.
I've heard a couple, but seeing as how you're both here, I'm guessing you're referring to the one from last month. You know, with Dant?
That's the one.
Well, I don't know. Haven't seen him much since we last met at the bar last month. Heard tell about him here and there, but nothing past people saying, haven't seen him in a while.
You're sure? There's gotta be something.
I wish there was. A few people checked out the missing bar poster on the door and asked about him, but that's about all I know. No one too suspicious either, in case you were wondering. Just some folks curious about the disappearance. Actually, there was one kinda shady-looking guy in a trench coat. But with a beard like the one he had, I figured he might have been a detective looking into the case or something. Probably with that Riggs guy. I don't know, something to keep in mind.
Trench coat, beard. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's a detective of sorts. Other than him, you don't have anything else? No other suspicious characters or clues that might point us in the right direction?
Nah, sorry, that's all I got.
That's largely disappointing, but thanks for the info anyways. We'll keep you updated.
Anytime.
Yeah. See you around, Virgio. Hopefully next time we'll have the whole gang back together.
Hey, that's the spirit. See ya, Cast.
Ace? Something wrong?
Nothing. Go on ahead. I thought of something I wanted to ask Fergio, something I need to ask myself. It'll only take a minute. Just go ahead.
Is this an emotional thing?
Something along those lines, yeah.
I'll be right outside.
Hey, Fergio, can I have a word before I go?
Sure, pal. What do you need?
Listen, last month before everything that happened, I was involved in a case. One now responsible for Nancy's disappearance, and the same one responsible for what happened to Claire.
That's what you wanted to say.
I want to apologize. In a way, I was responsible for... No, I was absolutely responsible for what happened to Claire. If it hadn't been for me, my ego, my paranoia, the people who killed him wouldn't have ever targeted him in the first place. It's my fault that he's gone. I don't know how close you two were, but I'm sorry. I know sorry doesn't cut
I
it.
forgive you.
But you do? But I...
Cass came to me after Flair died, and I imagine he was feeling a lot of the same guilt you're feeling now. And I get it. Guilt's a complicated emotion. But I'm gonna tell you what I told him that night. You can't blame yourself for the things other people do. Sure, maybe you're responsible, but it ain't gonna do anyone any good blaming you for his death, or hating you for what you've done. Especially if you keep beating yourself up over it. So yeah, I forgive you. But I think what you need to do is forgive yourself.
You know, it's funny. I just spoke to somebody who said that exact same thing. Huh. Wonder why. Thank you for everything, Fergio. I'll talk to you again soon, okay? Hopefully with news about Dant. Alright?
Fine by me. See you around, pal. Glad I could be a help.
So, how'd it go?
In terms of information, that was a waste of time. In terms of emotion, jury's still out. I'm just glad I got it off my chassis.
Well, for clues about Dant, look at it this way. Every little bit of information helps. The more we know about what happened after Dant disappeared, the better, right?
If you say so. Well, at the very least, Fergio got me to thinking. I have a feeling that the next person on our list will yield some results that can actually get us somewhere.
Limbersdale Police Office, Officer Giro speaking. Affirmative. Robbery in Sector 4.
Detective Riggs. I figured I'd find you here.
Oh, McNacho. Glad to see you're finally back up and running. You got yourself patched up, repaired?
No, better. I was revived from my death-like slumber by true love's first kiss.
Good to know the sarcasm survived too. Guest, good to see you.
Really, you should have been there. I had to fight a dragon and everything.
Hey, Detective Riggs!
So, what brings you both here?
I need you to give me some details as to DANT-1C's disappearance. Figured I might as well take a crack at investigating it, seeing how it's my job and all, and seeing how you've been investigating in my absence.
Righto. I've still got some documents to sort through, but I think I can manage to give you a quick rundown of what you've missed. Once this is over with, I can give you the full briefing.
Alright. It'll take how long exactly?
A few hours. Definitely by the end of the day.
Sure. Take your time. Whatever you have to do is clearly important.
That's appreciated, McNacho. I'll send it to your office whenever it's ready.
Yep. Sure thing.
So, for the quick run of it, I'm afraid there isn't much. The other docs go into a bit more detail, but we've barely been able to find anything. No signs of a struggle, no clues, no leads, no nothing. None of those anti-trio bots have said anything, and one of them is still on the loose.
Really? I was hoping for more than that. We've been looking all day for leads, and so far we haven't found a thing.
Sorry to hear that. Seems like when he doesn't want to be found, Hector's pretty good at not being found.
Guess so. Well, thanks for the update, Riggs. I'll make sure to look over the full documents whenever you're able to get them to me. Goodbye.
Goodbye? Right, goodbye.
Yeah. Bye.
Did he just actually say that?
He's trying to be better about, well, a lot of things, I think. I know it's weird, but I'm definitely proud of him for it. Well, bye, Detective Riggs. Thanks for the help.
What took you?
Just wanted to chat with Detective Riggs. Nothing much. Hey, what was the voice for the back there?
What voice?
The one you're doing right now?
I don't know what you're talking about. This is the way that I always sound.
It really isn't. You just sounded normal and now all of a sudden
Are you sure about that?
What are you even doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
What? Are you trying to do an impression of me?
What are you yammering about, Cast?
What is going on?
We're on an investigation. I expect you to take this seriously.
That was uncalled for! What are you gonna add an actor to your list of professions now? 'Cause let me tell you, you suck at copying me!
Gotcha! Saw the smirk.
Yeah, well, I don't sound like that!
Okay, well, fine. Try and voice me. Bet you can.
You know what? I think I will! Give me a line!
The faint scent of rain traced the busted street lamps as I walked by. A melancholy breath escaping my mechanical lung.
Okay, hang on. The faint smell of rain traced...
Fine. I'm Ace McNacho, PDB.
Okay, I'm Ace McNacho, PDP.
That doesn't sound like me.
Well, now you know how
Looks like the
deal.
only one of us to put actor on his list of never-ending professions. Sucks to suck, cast.
Oh, you would pull some nonsense like that.
You're smiling again.
Okay, you got me, I am. We need to find an actual lead. This is taking forever.
You've tried this before, I'm assuming?
Well, no.
Yeah, what? I've been offline for over a month. What were you doing during that time? Just staying inside, angsting?
Yes. But I mean, no. I mean, look, that isn't the point right now, okay? Who's left on the list?
I mean, there's really just Deck, but I have no clue how to reach out to him.
Oh, yeah. The only guy who had reliable contact with him was Dant.
Cat!
Shh! Get over here, now. Keep your voices down.
Oh, this is awfully convenient.
And awfully familiar.
My apologies. Didn't want to draw too much attention to myself.
Yes, and you do this by dragging Castor into an alleyway screaming.
Touche. I admit I hadn't factored in the scream, though.
Sorry, I do that a lot.
You both make stealth impossible.
Well, how you been, Deck?
I'm trying to lay low, still a fugitive after all. Speaking of, I'm going by Jack now, so try to call me that in public, alright?
Sticking with the card theme still? Huh?
I'm not very creative with nicknames.
Well, I don't know how much that's gonna stick, but if you say so. Do you have any news on Dant at all?
That's why I came here to find you. He's been radio silent for the past 2 weeks.
Wait, weeks?
Yes, that is the plural term for more than 1 week, yes.
That's less than a month.
What?
You know what, that's... Never change, Cass.
Thanks. Hey, wait a second!
Anywho, the keyword here, as Math Wizard over here so helpfully illustrated, is weeks. Did he send a message during that time?
As a matter of fact, I happen to have it right here. Before you ask, I've checked, it's not Morse code.
Huh. You think it's binary code?
It is, actually. Good call. It's all just a bunch of A's.
So, like, either he's screaming, or he held on to one key for way too long.
Okay, first of all, no. Second of all, Dant is logical, so there's gotta be some sort of code within the message. A is the first letter of the alphabet, right? And who's first on our list of suspects as to who kidnapped him? Hector. So, what he's trying to tell us is that Occam's razor is the absolute way to go. He sent us the letter A exactly 7 times, right? How many times should you forgive someone? 70 times 7, which equals 490. If you convert that into hours, that makes roughly 20 days. Jack,
What?
you said that this message was sent in the past 2 weeks, right? Assuming the latest possible time of 2 weeks, or 14 days, that means we have exactly 6 days to rescue him before he gets sawed in half lengthwise, or whatever Hector's gonna do to him. Bam! There is another mystery solved. Let's go, boys. To the Ace-mobile!
Or he was just screaming.
Robots don't scream! We groan at best, but scream? I mean, we can scream, but usually we...
Your lunacy never fails to amaze me, Ace.
Oh, hush, at least they don't yell whenever I'm so much as poke like this guy over here.
Hey, I'm called for!
Man, Cassie could try out for opera.
Let's get back on track if you please.
Fine. Play the file again. There's gotta be something more to this. Didn't one just panic like this? 7 A's in rapid succession.
I don't think there's much else to it. Besides, why would Dan just say something in binary code rather than just plain English?
I mean, binary code is the core language every robot that's ever existed knows. It's like how you humans have a secret lizard brain that speaks in slithery noises. They only switch to that in emergencies, since one variable, this being 1 versus 0, is easier to process than 26 letters.
Lizard brains, yes, of course. Lizard brains.
So what you're saying is Dant sent that in an emergency. So he sent that in a panic. So like, he was screaming.
Okay, I'll accept this. Jack, thanks for the info. Keep us updated if you find anything else.
By all means, keep investigating on my own time, though I can't guarantee how often I can keep in touch.
That's okay. Might be good to have your help, in all honesty. I guess we'll see you whenever we see you. Come on, Cast.
So, let's go over what we know so far.
We've already done that 11 times, as a matter of fact.
Well, there has to be something we missed, right?
I still find it quite unnecessary. We still don't have any leads. We still have nothing. The most we have is, what, a scream? And what else? Oh, that's right. Oh, sorry, I haven't seen him since his disappearance. Face it, Cast. As much as I hate to admit, this is a wild buck chase. Hector doesn't want Dan to be found, and at this rate, I don't think we'll be able to find anything.
I can't understand you. How can you give up now? We just started, Ace. Literally moments ago, you were on a roll with your Ace Detective mode, and now you're acting like none of that mattered? There has to be something else we can do!
Something? And what would that be? Any other bright ideas, Cast, huh? What are we supposed to do next? You want to do my job? Go on. Surprise me.
Okay, fine. I see that our top priority is finding Hector, dealing with him as soon as possible, and rescuing Dan.
Oh, gee, very specific. So glad I can rely on you and your ideas, partner. Don't quit your day job. Oh, wait, what day job?
Look, I'm kind of also dealing with my own things right now, alright? I got a lot on my mind.
Oh, really? What's more important than finding our friend? Wait, how much does this stuff on your mind have to do with Hector?
Everything! He's the whole reason Dan's missing in the first place! The whole reason I'm, like
No, that
this!
was... Okay, let me rephrase. Is this about helping Dant, or helping yourself?
That doesn't matter! Look, you're one to talk! After you and us into this mess, if it weren't for you falling in love and having some fembot stab you in the back, we could have found it a long time ago! Hell, maybe Dan wouldn't have gone missing in the first place! Wait, no, scratch that! Look how easily you were tricked! You probably don't even know what love is!
Oh, excuse me? Well, at least I didn't let my insides get torn open a second time by Daddy Dearest, because, oh, I'm sure he meant well the first time, but hey, you know all about love, right, Cast? I'm sorry. That was out of line. I didn't mean it, I'm frustrated. And I'm taking that frustration out of you. Like always. Cast? I said I'm sorry. Whoa, hey, calm down a little. It's okay. You're okay. Please, just...
I'm not... No,
Hey, in the house right now. It's okay.
I was there in the lab and...
It's over with. You are safe here.
Right, yeah. Yeah, right. I'm perfectly fine now. Thanks for the help.
Well, good. You're right. I shouldn't give up just now. Dan needs us. I don't know what to do. I'm at a complete loss. A complete and utter loss. What do we do? Where do we turn to? How on earth do we find Dant?
Oh no.
What now?
I know who can help us. She would know everything we need to know about Hector and how to find Dan. But I know you're not gonna like who.
Wait, really? Why wouldn't I? Wait. She? You're not... Yes, you don't mean who I think you mean, right?
Just listen to me, okay? I know, I don't like it either. But this is our last lead. At this rate, our only lead.
Her. Huh?
Yeah. I'll see. Elsie can help us find Dant.